Hello everyone and welcome back to Life at the Nut House. Today I wanted to show you how I can up chicken. My husband picked up several pounds of chicken for $1.80 per pound. So I wanted to can some up so I can use them in recipes. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut the chicken breast into bite-sized pieces. I'm going to cut any of the gristles or little fat bits, anything I don't want in there. I'm going to cut it and lay it to the side. I'm going to fill these jars up and then I'll walk you through the next step. Here I am filling up the jars to a 1-inch headspace. Notice I'm not overpacking the jars. I'm going to be using wide mouth jars and regular mouth jars. I really like the wide mouth jars, but the lids are more expensive, so we're going to use what we have and save money. Not only do I like to can chicken this way, I also like to can roast beef or stew meat or even fish. They make for a quick meal on a busy day. Here I am going to get another 5 pounds of chicken. In total, I canned 10 pounds of chicken, which came to 5 quarts of canned meat. I'm going to add the salt. I'm doing 1 teaspoon per quart. If I was doing pints, I would be using a half a teaspoon per quart. Of course, you don't have to use any salt at all, but we like our food seasoned. Now, I added a little bit of water to that jar, but normally I add no water because it makes its own broth. So not only do I get chicken, I also get the broth, which makes a great chicken and gravy, or add it straight into your soup or chicken and dressing. That broth is really tasty. Here I have a paper towel you can wet with water or vinegar, and I'm wiping the rims so I can get anything off. I did spill a little salt onto a few of them, so I want to make sure that I get that off so it doesn't cause my seal to fail. Now I'm going to put the lids on and put the rings on, and I'm going to just tighten them finger tight so that I don't over tighten them and cause my lid to buckle and not seal, but just finger tight. The last lid I have is a Tatler lid. It's a reusable lid. I'm going to put the seal onto the lid, and then I'm going to tighten it a little differently. I'm going to hold my finger on the top and twist just until it turns. And as soon as it turns, I'm going to stop. And that's as tight as I want that lid. Now it's time to put the jars into the canner. I'm using a Presto electric canner, but I also have a 16-quart Presto for the stovetop that I also use. This is just a little easier and I don't have to babysit it quite so much. I'm going to put my lid on and check my seal, make sure it's in there right. And I'm going to can these for 90 minutes. Quarts are 90 minutes, pints are 75 minutes. Now the jars are finished and the pressure has went down. So now I'm going to take the jars out, and be careful, it's super hot and it will burn you. On this Tatler lid now, I'm going to take something so I don't get burned, and I'm going to now tighten down the lid. On the Tatlers, you have to tighten down the lid after it's done. And here's the final product. It's ugly but tasty. Thanks for watching.